All right, we are live. Maybe somebody will jump in here. Let's see. Let me open up another page. Let's see, get this link here. It's gonna go live for just a couple minutes. I've got some updates here. I got a couple things I want to show for No Name Nationals. What's going on, Millard? Man, I have not been live this year at all. It has been a while since I've been live. I was trying to figure out how to get an invite, but couldn't figure it out. What's going on, Tim Windsor? Yeah, I wasn't planning on going live, but Ryan called me and asked me if I could go live with him, but we couldn't figure out how to get the invite right, so I could join him on his live stream. But I'll get with him tomorrow, and we'll get StreamYard set up for him, and because StreamYard's a lot easier to use. I'm doing good, Tim. Been working on No Candy Cane quite a bit. All right, what's going on, Mohawk? I'll let a few people come in, and then we'll see what I got to show you guys. I got a few things I want to be giving away at No Name Nationals. I did build a trophy out of some old spare parts I had. I think I got Chevy, Ford, and Dodge all covered in this trophy for whoever wins it. This trophy I built is going to be for the fastest truck at No Name Nationals. And all you have to do is show me the fastest time slip. I don't plan on winning it. I do plan on my truck being fast, but I don't plan on winning this trophy. Hopefully, Casper makes it, and Casper's the fastest truck there. But that's yet to be seen. Yeah, Millard, it's really good to see you in here, brother. I'm glad you're still hanging around with us, man. I know you've had this last year has been real rough on you, but I'm glad you're here, man. And you got to come to No Name Nationals this year. What's going on with Candy Cane? Well, Candy Cane is running right now. It's fine. It has the 402 back in it. So I'm putting out my videos on the 481 install, kind of running behind on getting those videos out. So I just started a series, and I got 3 parts up now. But I did have the 481 in there, and it was running, and it was the fastest motor I've ever had in there. I made a mistake when I put the distributor in there. I thought that the distributor I bought was locked out, that it did not have any advance in it, but it did have mechanical advance, and I did not know it. And I made the mistake of not checking my timing, revving it up and checking my timing. I just set my base timing at idle and didn't even check it when I revved it up, because I assumed that the distributor was locked out. So I set it at 35 degrees, and I went and made some passes with it. And I took it to Newport Drag Strip, And I made a pass. I spun all the way through first gear. Um, Shifted early into third gear and let out of it. And Candy Cane ran a 819, had a 190 60 foot spinning through first. And I had some other issues. My motor mounts weren't even hooked up. Another mistake. I rushed to get this motor in because I was trying to make it to the tailgate throwdown race with my big motor. But the motor mounts that are in Candy Cane, uh, the mount bolts from the top, and the bolt comes through the bottom like this, and it has a washer on there. Well, I went to a new bolt and I put a smaller washer on there, and I thought it was going to be okay, but the bolts just pulled right through the perches on the truck, so the motor wasn't even hooked up on the motor mounts. And on my second pass, I blew a head gasket because I was putting 45 degrees of timing in it, or more than 45 degrees. Uh, it's an 11.5 to 1 compression big block. And I had 93 110 race gas mixed, but it didn't like all the timing. So I blew a head gasket. But anyway, I got it. I got the heads off of it. The block's fine. The bottom end's all perfect. One of the heads got a burn mark on it in between the cylinders, so I've got to have that head repaired, and then I'll get it back together. But I'm getting ready to go on vacation next week, and then when I get back off vacation, I got to have a small knee surgery done. I've got a piece of bone broke off in my knee, and it keeps giving me a problem. So they're going to go in and take the bone out and sew me back up. Shouldn't be down very long on it, but once I get that done, I'll get back on the 481 and get it together. Candy Cane. Looks like No Name Nationals is going to be before the tailgate throwdown, which was scheduled this past month, but it got rained out again. So it's been rained out twice. If you're not familiar with the tailgate throwdown, um, it's a race that Ryan Wing, Streetcar Chronicles, is putting on here in Arkansas. So we got it's a trucks only race, and we got a lot of trucks coming from Texas and Missouri and Florida. We got trucks coming from Florida and Illinois, some real fast trucks. That's going to take place October 12th and 13th in Newport, Arkansas. So I'll be having the truck ready to go for that. I'm going to grab this trophy. So I got a trophy built for No Name Nationals, and this trophy is going to be for the fastest truck at No Name Nationals. Grab this real quick. It's kind of heavy. So what I've got here is I've got a 454 flex plate. I got a Mopar 727 aluminum planetary. I've got a Chevy small block fuel pump plate right here with this Made in the USA wrench that I had in my stash. These cam followers, I believe they're off of a Ford Triton motor. And then I've got a small engine rod with part of the crankshaft here. It's sitting down in there. I've got some Chevy 1.7 roller rockers for the arms. And I got this old shifter knob that I had for a long time. This old trophy's got a pretty cool feature because you can take a 9-volt battery and touch it anywhere on here, and it lights up. So I've got a battery holder with a toggle switch that I've got to get mounted on this, but this trophy will be given. It's really heavy, so this trophy is going to be given to the fastest truck at No Name Nationals this year. And it'd be really cool if if Andy won it with Casper. But I'm not gonna give it to him. He's gonna have to earn it. I'm gonna have Candy Cane together. I'm gonna try to make it fast. So he's got a heavy truck and I got a heavy truck. I believe Casper is probably a few 100 pounds heavier than Candy Cane, but he does make more horsepower. But it ought to be fun. I'm pretty sure Candy Cane is going to be pretty capable of running low 7 seconds passes with the 481. But anyway, that's the trophy I got. I got some DVDs I'm bringing for Ron Ward to give away. I got a whole stack of these DVDs. These are it's Linda Vaughn, Miss Hurst. It's where they roasted her in a good old roast with Linda Vaughn. But I bought a stack of these DVDs for really cheap off of Holly's website. So I'm going to be giving some of those to Ron Ward so he can give them away, because we do have the very best announcer in racing, in motorsports. No, I don't have the 308 gears in there no more. I've got 410s in it with a spool. I do got to upgrade my axles though, because those axles are still stock. Axles and a drive shaft. That's got to be done. But
You're still alive?
Yeah, I'm live. But no, I took 308 gears out. Chris, good to see you in here, man. Yeah, I'm not going to be live very long. I've got to actually get up at 3:30 in the morning to go to work. But I was supposed to be live with Ryan on the James and James show, but we couldn't figure out how to get me in there. So I'll get with him. We'll get set up on StreamYard, and we can do a live stream together, and maybe have a couple of you guys come in. I know Wilburn talked about what happens when you go at it at No Name Nationals. All of y'all seen that though. So I did diagnose what failed. What failed with the 402 at the first No Name Nationals is the shaft 1350s. No, it's not. It's still the 1310s on that shaft. I've got good U joints. I just don't have them upgraded to 1350s, and it will be once I put a new drive shaft. I'll upgrade the yoke, and I'll go 1350s with it. But right now it's got a drive shaft I've had for a long time in it, and it's a big drive shaft, but it's not rated for 600, 700 horsepower or whatever. But anyway, on the 402, I figured out what had happened. Why number 3 rod came out of the oil pan. So the 402 had been in the truck for about 6 years, and the whole time I had it, and I put this 402 together back in 2015, I believe. Well, the whole time I had it, it had a ticking in it. I thought it was in the top end. I could never get it adjusted out. I even had someone else try to help get the rattle or tick adjusted out of it. I thought it was a lifter ticking, but come to find out, it was actually a rod bolt. So I made a mistake of I didn't torque down one of the rod bolts in that 402, and I drove it for like 6 years like that with a tick in it, but I never drove it hard. I've done a few small burnouts, but at No Name Nationals, I put it through that burnout competition, and that done it in. The surface of this is really smooth. It had been tapping, and it kind of mushroomed it. But I found this in the bottom of the oil pan, and half of the threads are pulled out of here. So during that burnout competition, this nut backed off enough that it was ticking a lot more, but I didn't. I had headers open on it, so I didn't really hear it. And the next day during the small tire class, when I ran it out against Jerry Racing, I gave her all the beans, and about the 500-foot mark, that rod came through the oil pan, and I oiled down the whole shutdown area of the track, which you guys know if you were there. But anyway, after finding all these parts, I realized what happened. It was my fault. What's going on, one-eyed cat, Don? Hello from the hills of West Virginia. I got the Wi-Fi. Well, that's cool, Don. I guess you're on vacation. I'll be going on vacation next week. I'll be in North Carolina. I'm driving over to Hertford, North Carolina. My daughter is living over there now, so I'm going to go visit her and my granddaughter. That is actually where I lived at. Oh, family reunion. Okay. That's where I lived at, was in Camden, North Carolina, which is right there at Elizabeth City, about an hour from Virginia Beach. But what's going on, Blake? Man, I don't know what all went on with the Festiva, but I know that car's a little rocket. And I hate that y'all's week ended soon, but I know you like sleeping in your bed from what you said. But yeah, I'll be in North Carolina next week, and then once we get back from North Carolina on the 27th, I'll have that knee procedure done. Let me take that piece of bone out of my knee. It looks like I'm gonna be off work for 24 days, and I don't know what I'll get done. I did get my garage all straightened out finally. I'm not going to be on long, guys. Like I said, I do have to get up at 3:30 in the morning. I just wanted to come in and show this trophy. Blake, since you're here, I'll show you this trophy. I know you don't have a truck that you're going to be bringing to No Name Nationals, but I built a trophy for the fastest truck at No Name Nationals. And it's got a Mopar part in it. It's got a big block Chevy flex plate, Mopar 727 aluminum planetary, Ford cam followers, big block Chevy roller rockers, and a small block Chevy fuel pump plate. This old headlight I had laying around, I don't even know what it's off of. I think it's off of a motorcycle. I think I took that off of a motorcycle a long time ago. A small engine rod, and it works. Let's see. 9-volt battery. You can touch it anywhere because the whole thing's grounded. I'll just touch the flex plate. And it lights up. I've got a battery holder with a toggle switch and I'm putting on this thing. But somebody's going to win that at No Name Nationals, fastest truck. I don't plan on winning it, but I'm going to try to. We have the campfire going. It needs to hold on for breakfast coals. Yeah. Need a fast truck to win that. Yeah. If Andy brings Casper over like he's planning on doing, it's going to take somebody fast to beat him. I just want to outrun Mr. Haney. That's my goal. Is get the 481 back in Candy Cane and put a hurting on the old Hemi. Old Mopar Joe might bring his truck too. You know, he's got that D100 he's building for tailgate throwdown. And since No Name Nationals is 2 weeks before the tailgate throwdown, he may bring that. Unless a trailer hitch qualifies you. I did get some new stickers in today. They're out. What are they at? I don't know where them stickers are at. I got some new 481 stickers in. They look pretty cool. I had Robbie Leighton Weldon design me a sticker that says 481 on it, and I just got some new ones in. They look really cool. I'll have to get those, and I'll put a picture up on my community page here on YouTube. Blake, that looks like a blast. That sixth summer looks like a fun time. I definitely wouldn't do it with these 410 gears though. Not with this 3-speed transmission. No engine in the shop truck. What's going on, Dougster? Man, you guys are coming in and I got to go to bed. Yeah, I haven't been live in not this year at all. Not this year at all. I just started putting out some videos on the 481 install. So, man, some of you guys are just joining me, but I did put the motor in the truck because I was trying to make it to tailgate throwdown. So I got the motor in the truck, made a few passes on it. I put way too much timing in it, blew a head gasket, and then they had rescheduled the tailgate throwdown for 2 weeks later, or 3 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks after it was originally set. So no, it was right at a month later. So 1 month later. So I pulled the 481 out, put the 402 back in it, put the tunnel ram on the 402, got it running. That's when I realized that the distributor that I bought, that I thought was locked out, actually had mechanical advance in it, which is what caused me to blow the head gasket on the 481. Anyway, the 402 is in there and it's running good. I've got two 750 Edelbrocks on a junkyard 402 that's low compression, probably 9-to-1 compression maybe. And it works. It's working good. I do have a 4,000 stall in there, so it eats the gas and it goes. It does smoke a little bit, which it smoked before because it's a junkyard motor, but it runs and it takes the gas. It's not fast though. It sounds good. I put the straight 3-inch exhaust on there, and it's super loud, like need earplug loud. Old Mohawk said, "Well, at least JB can beat Doug's if Doug's truck don't have a motor in it." Yeah, JB needs somebody he can beat, don't he? You ain't giving him heck, are you? Reassembling the body and then rust repair. Man, my truck's got rust and Bondo all through it. I'm not working on that right now. I'm just trying to get it mechanically fixed up where it runs great, and I don't have to mess with that part of it. I know everybody likes the look of candy cane. We painted that truck in 1990. I got the truck in 1989. It was blue, and in 1990 we stripped it down to metal and started painting it. And we painted it the color scheme that it is now. And then it went through me through high school, and I left it with my dad when I joined the military. And he drag raced it while I was gone. And then when I came back, I drag raced it for a year, pulled the motor out, put it in a Nova, and we drag raced the Nova for a while. But I let the truck set up for about 12 years or so. And I plan on giving candy cane to my grandson. He's 7 years old, and I told him when he turns 14, I'll give him candy cane. It'll be his first truck since it was my first truck. So we're going to repaint it. I talked to my mom, and she said she will put the stripes back on the truck if I paint them, because she's the one that put the original stripes on the truck. and she said she would do it again. So I plan on. I got to put rocker panels in the truck. I got to do some work on the bedside, and I'm gonna put new fenders on it. And we're gonna fix the truck back up to give it to my grandson. Uh, Hopefully he'll drive it. He's definitely gonna learn how to work on it if he drives it because it's gonna stay carbureted. It's gonna be a big block with a carburetor on it. He's gonna learn how to work on that. Not going fuel injection. Just over 90 days. Yeah, I need to get this aluminum head off of the 481. I got to get it to a shop. And my signal fading out. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I got to get this head fixed for the 481. Get it back together. Um, I am not putting the tunnel ram back on the 481 because that tunnel ram doesn't fit those big heads very well. Those heads is 330cc heads. They're really big ports, and the tunnel ram is small ports. It works great on this oval port head. So I am going to put a single plane Victor Jr. back on the 481 with a 950 or 1000 AED carb on it because that's going to work the best. And a nitrous plate. I got to get used to the power it has now, Ryan. I don't have fast cars like you. I got to learn how to drive something fast before I can put nitrous on it. But I know it felt good. That one pass I made, that it was a good pass. Just got home. You had to close all 39 of them doors you opened up a while ago at the shop. Yeah, Ryan, I'll get with you. I'll get with you and we'll get StreamYard, let you check it out. StreamYard's really good for going live. You can share links from it pretty easy, send invites and all that. I like StreamYard. I've used it several times. I'm no master at it. It has a lot of really good options though. But we'll just have to do this more often and get used to it. Well, man, I appreciate all you guys coming in, all 8 of you people watching. Like I said, I haven't been live and this year at all. It's been sometime last year, last time I went live, I believe. But I've got to get off here. I got to get up at 3:30 in the morning, and it is 10:15 right now to go to work. I got 2 more days of work, and then I'm off for 24 days. But I appreciate you all coming in, and I will see you on the next live stream, or I'll see you in chat somewhere. Just remember to close YouTube when you go to StreamYard. That's right. It will. Yeah, you have to close YouTube out, or at least mute it. I've got 2 channels, 2 of them open right now, and one of them is muted. But yeah, you're right. It will definitely echo. Hey, Wendy, Don, we'll see you. Good night. Millard, take care, brother. I'll talk to you later. Y'all be good. Mohawk, we'll see you on the next one, man. Y'all be good. Later.